Hi everyone, so I keep getting asked this question, can you reuse plastic wads? Okay, so here's a brand new wad, nice and clean, and here's one I picked up off the ground. Bit dirty, and you can see it hasn't cracked open. So technically whoever fired this has fired a solid slug for the first sort of 15 yards, whatever, give or take something like that. So will it fit back inside a new case and, reuse? So I don't know what the answer is, so let's just find out. Alright, so we'll start by I'll just make a cartridge. Okay, so this wad is a 28 gram wad, which is perfect. This machine here is set up for 28 grams, so I'll just turn on the primer feed. This is an old black gold case. Once fired, put it in the machine. We're going to resize and put in a new primer. So you can see that. Primer's gone in. Now we're going to put the primer in and put some powder in. Powder's dropped in. Oops. Should have turned that off, but I didn't. I'm just going to turn it off now. Okay, so powder's in. Alright, here's the wad. I'm going to do it so you guys can see. I'm going to crack it. I believe you should crack them. Oh, it's pretty hard to do. Okay. So I've cracked that. You can see it's a bit dirty, there's a bit of muck in there. We're not worried about this because it's just a test. So, here we go, it's going in. Alright. And now we're going to crimp it. I just got the Metal Star crimper on this. It's quite precise. Alright. Let's just get this finished off. So, now straight away I'm seeing here it's quite low. You can see that pellet in there. So the reason it's doing that is because this wad is already crumpled, so it shouldn't protect the lead here, so this probably will pattern bad, but got a primer in, got the powder in, got the lead in. Let's just take it down the range and go and fire it. Okay guys, so I'm out here on the range, got the cartridge here. It's the same one as you can see before with a little hollow sort of dent in it. 30 yards away from the target. Going to be using the top barrel. So there we go, top barrel, which is 3/4 choke. Going to attach the GoPro to the bottom. It's quite a kick there. These are 28 gram 6s. Not really expecting a great pattern test, but we'll see what happens here. Wow. I mean, wow, yeah, it's not the best pattern test in the world. Let's take this camera off. Not the best pattern test in the world. We've got quite a few gaps around, gap. But I mean, they're 6s, so 7s, I'm guessing, yeah, there's a hell of a lot outside the circle. Loads of pellets outside the circle. But you know what it is? It worked. So, I mean, if they were 7s or 8s, maybe 9s, it'd fill out that pattern board, and there's no reason why you couldn't smash clays with that. Let's have a look. I think was that the wad? Yep, that was the wad. You see, that's what happens when the pressures are correct. When the pressures are correct, that wad bursts open. So there's enough power behind that wad there to open it right out. You see these low pressure cartridges that you get, or like low on powder, low on recoil, low speeds, they don't open them up properly. It ain't right. but I'd imagine you probably couldn't reuse this wad again now. So yeah, that's it. Right, well there you go. We've seen what can happen if you reuse a wad. I wouldn't like to try it a third time. I mean, that's been fired twice now. Maybe you could use it. I could run an extra test, I suppose. I know what you guys are going to ask. How many times can you reuse a wad? And that's pretty badly beaten up there. So, you know, I don't really want to do this, but for the purpose of, I guess, science, we'll give this a go, and I'll just reload it and see what happens. So, here we go. Resize. I've already got primer in there from last time. Resize. Okay, prime and powder. And there she is. There's the beautiful third, so well, 2-time fired. And this will be its third fire going in. Oh, it's gone in. Shot size 6 is there again. Same test. Okay. And this is obviously the third time the case is going to be used as well. Okay, there it is. It's getting lower and lower and lower, that crimp you see, so that just shows that the crumple in the wad's just disappearing, and you know, it's really gonna, the performance is really gonna suffer this time. But let's get out there and let's go and see what this does. Okay guys, so back out on the range. Got the cartridge, as you can see, it's the same one with the, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's quite dented. Sorry, the crimp's very, very low. Putting it into the top barrel. Okay, and then I'm just going to attach the GoPro. Same again, 30 yards. See what happens. Now this time, I don't know where the wad's gone. Hopefully I'll find it. Be nice to see the wad somewhere. Aha! There it is. Oh my god, I think that could still be used again. So the pattern there, I'll just take this camera straight off. Do you know that pattern? You see a lot of the lead has stuck together, so that means that the gases have got past. So the pellets have doubled up. This side here is just completely missing shot. I mean, it's all down this left hand side, grouped up. Probably not the best for shooting clays. Definitely for me, if you want to shoot clays, you're gonna have to, if you're gonna be doing this, you're gonna have to be using 8s or 9s to really fill that pattern board up. And you know, I mean, the thing is, you are going to save £30 a thousand if you pick up old wads, but for me they have to be in a big heap, and you have to be raking them up into a big bag and spending as little time as possible doing this. But I actually think I could fire this wad for a 4th time and still get some decent results. So definitely fire these at game, pigeons, what have you. Just cheap. It gets the price right down, saving £30 a thousand. You know, it's unbelievable, to be honest with you. Is it something you want to do? I don't know. Is it something you need to do? I don't know, but it can be done, I would say. So there we have it. 3rd time fired, works. Probably I wouldn't stand in front of it. So okay, right, well, I'll wrap that up there, and we'll catch you guys in the next video.